David, thanks for your time after that game. 1-1 against a very, very good Dutch outfit. Just give us your initial thoughts.
I think we've seen and got what we hoped and what we expected. So we said that obviously we have to make another step today, especially the players who will play 80 minutes, because it only will happen because the opponent will probably be the best one which we had faced in this preseason, and it was exactly what we expected. So I'm very pleased with what I've seen. So everyone healthy. This is great. After every test match, I kept my breath for a second when Duff went down, but he's okay. Good effort. I think for 55-60 minutes we were very, very competitive. Defensively, we really worked hard, limited them. I think the two good chances which they had were from individual errors which our centre-backs had in the situations. But apart from this, I think the centre-backs and the team in general defended very, very well. And offensively, to be fair, we scored a great goal, and we had two very good opportunities as well in the first half. I think after 60 minutes you were able to see that we started to get tired, very tired. But I wanted to give them the 80 minutes in their legs, even if we struggled. Everybody was able to see it, but I wanted to clearly make what in a pre-season match is needed to give them the hard yards as well. And this is what they've done. They digged in, they fought, they made them two great blocks in the box, which is good. And this is why I'm very positive after this game.
Yeah, just on the Shane Duffy one, just clarify there. Was it, as he made that sliding change, did he just maybe get a boot in his upper chest? What was the issue there with him?
No, it was his shoulder, but no major issue. So he is fine and will train normal on Friday again.
Yeah, and as you say, it was a very competitive friendly. I mean, again, he picked up a couple of bookings, which is not what it's about, but it underlines both sides at this stage of pre-season really wanted to push the limits.
Yeah, absolutely. I said this to the guys before. I don't like pre-season test matches which are not competitive. This is why we've chosen the opponents which we have chosen. Obviously, I respect that the first two games it's quite early in the pre-season, where you maybe don't pick the opponents which are as competitive as the other ones which we have. But this is what I like to have. I don't like to have games where you win, I don't know, 10-0 or whatever. I like to have competitive games because you have to test yourself from my point of view against the good sides, on the physical side, on the tactical side, that they ask you questions where you have to find answers. And I think the players found some of them today. Obviously not everything was perfect, this is the truth as well. But 80 minutes for a lot of players under their belt. Some other will get 80 minutes on Tuesday. This is our plan. And another good performance. We looked very, very strong in terms of the togetherness and the attitude to really do the hard work together. And this is very, very important. That the players chill together and feel this togetherness on the pitch against a very competitive side.
And on that point, just a couple of aspects of the performance. You said there you looked very solid, very organised outside, out of possession, and setting the tone for you again, Barnes and Josh Sargent. How pleased are you? Because they've not had a lot of game time in terms of on the pitch, but it already looks like they've got a real good understanding of their various roles and how they work together.
Yeah, they understand football. Both of them are very, very football intelligent, and they like each other as well. They like to play with each other, which always helps. And obviously the rest of the guys played their part as well. So we looked very organized, very well set up in the defensive period in the last games. Not only today, but today maybe it was a further step because of the quality of the opponent. But we created some good moments as well offensively, and this game gave me everything to know, okay, we have done the next step. A lot of steps to go. Nobody should get me wrong. A lot of work to do in Austria as well. What we will do. And we go on. But with the feeling that we have a squad together who really like to do the hard yards as well. I think everybody was able to see this even in the pre-season game when it is From the atmosphere, let's be honest, the surrounding is not what we faced in the last 2 games, to be fair, but this even makes it more important to be focused on the task which you get asked, on the opponent, on your work, and this is what the players have done great today.
And how pleased were you? Because you said after Kaiserslautern, maybe with the ball in the final third, you like to see a little bit more, and you certainly saw that tonight. You looked really good on the counter, didn't you? Really penetrative, and caused them a lot of problems.
Yeah, every game is different. Obviously, Kaiserslautern, we had a lot of trainings minutes in our legs. We played already 2 days before against Darmstadt, a very competitive side as well. So I have every trust and belief in this side that they will create opportunities, that they will score goals. And as I said before, I don't like the preseason test games where you have chance after chance, goal after goal. Maybe not because of yourself and your quality, because of the opponent which you face is not good enough. I like more this competitive games where you really have to work hard defensively and where you have to really work hard and make good decisions to create opportunities and to score goals, even if maybe you only score one like today.
One more on the game. It feels like I'm asking this every game, but Jack Stacey again today. Within that attacking sort of template you're trying to develop, first 20, 25 minutes, the amount of times he's bombing on and getting balls in the box, he really looks like a good addition.
Yeah, he was outstanding again for 60 minutes or a few more, but you have seen on him as well. He needs some further weeks of training and match days as well. Then there was a moment where he started to get tired, what is totally normal. But he again was has shown a very good performance today.
I can ask you one or two away from the game. No Sorensen tonight, no Gabi Zara. What can you tell us about those two?
Yeah, Lungi had some or has some groin problems. No big issues, but we wanted to rest him today. He will be back in training on Friday when we go to Austria. And Gabi, there was a decision: will we give him today 50 minutes or we will give him 2 proper training sessions? And we decided that we will give him 2 proper training sessions. So he is in training since the last days started in Germany. But we said it's better for him to get workload into training session rather than 50 minutes today. He will play against Toulouse if everything goes to plan and he stays healthy. What we think and what we hope. And continues the program now with the team with some further training sessions, and then on Tuesday he will be involved.
We haven't spoken to you since Saturday evening. John Tompkinson, what can you give us update-wise on the ankle ligament issue?
Yeah, he has a syndesmosis injury. It is not 100% clear if he needs a surgery or not, but the time frame is quite clear, so it will take 10 to 12 weeks till he's back. So unfortunately, this is injury setback which we conceded in this pre-season.
And with that, with a view to the window, obviously you let Brad Hills go out on loan to Accrington early in the season. We know Grant Hanley's a little bit of a way away. If it is 10 to 12 weeks, do you need to have a think about that in terms of the window?
I don't think so. I like to see Jaden Warner now further. He was with us today. He will go with us to Austria as well. And obviously it's his chance to show his capability. We've seen him a few times in the last weeks and months, but I really like to give him the chance to get maybe the 4th centre-back squad for the beginning of the season. Nothing is decided yet, but I think first of all we should look on our academy products.
And again, I mean, after Saturday you said hopefully you wouldn't rule it out. You might be able to bring one in before Austria. Any update on that one? Where are you with that in terms of incomings?
No, it's the same what I said the last days. I expect in and outs in the next weeks till the window closes. How quick, when, nobody knows. First of all, I'm very happy that Millard and Max, they had their testings today. Will have their testings tomorrow. Will travel with us to Austria to have some further buddies back, quality buddies to be fair. We have to see how fit they are, and obviously then we have to make the right decisions how we like to build them up in Austria.
Yeah, I mean, with Rashidi, you made it quite clear that you'll have a value on him, and if other clubs don't reach that, then he's still here for the foreseeable, and you will work with him and include him in the squad. That's very much still the case. There's a lot of talk in Turkey that the clubs are maybe a little bit way apart, Norwich and Galatasaray, but as it stands, nothing in terms of a deal there, and he'll remain a Norwich player until they meet your evaluation.
To be fair, the truth is I'm in a very lucky position as a manager. If he stays, I have a top player. If not, obviously the owner and steward will be very happy, because then money comes in, and then we have to decide, and they have to decide what we will do with the money. So I'm in a very lucky position on this. So I'm long enough in this business that I know whatever happens, I will deal with it. So both are scenarios where I have to deal with, and both are scenarios where I can live with. But if it's the scenario to have Emilio Rashica in our squad and a Mix Aarons in the next season, we don't have to speak about their quality. So then I'm a very happy man.
But because you're not quite sure how that situation plays out with me, like, are you still, particularly with the Borja science injury, looking to maybe do something wide areas?
Yeah, as I said, I will not rule this out. There is a possibility, but if nothing is agreed and signed, I think it makes no sense to discuss it. Obviously, we have our eye on the market, but we have to be honest as well. Johnny Rowe, I think, have shown another solid performance like Onel has done. So we have alternatives, even if we have to make sure that we get more or get the ones which we have on the next level.
Final one if I can, David. Confirmed today, Abu Kamara out on loan at Portsmouth. Is that just one with his age and his inexperience? Maybe he's not going to be fully in and around the group here. Go away, try and play football at a good level, and come back, carry on your development.
He would get a spot in the squad without a shadow of a doubt, because he's a talent. But I don't know how much game time he will get, and I think for him the most important thing is now to get proper senior football. For me, it was very important that we have a callback clause in this contract as well, which we agreed with Portsmouth, and this was important to me. So I wish him the very best, that he performs on the level which I hope that he will do, and then they have a very good player, and this is why we decided to give him on loan.
Thanks, David. Thanks for your time.
Thank
Cheers.
you.